Hello, my lovely wolf pack. We're coming back at you with another late night episode. I hope everybody is having a wonderful Monday evening. And welcome to the Lone Wolf Show, brought to you by Wolfpack Media, the most entertaining place on YouTube for your news and commentary. I'm your host, Justin Huseman, founder and news contributor. We have a great show today, and I cannot wait to get started. But before we do, make sure you smash that like button, subscribe to the channel, share the show with literally everyone you know, and join the pack today. All right, well, guys, with Trump won, we got a huge wall built on our southern border. The Biden administration, of course, tried to, or attempted to halt the construction on that and purposely flooded the country with hundreds of thousands, at least, of illegal aliens. But now with Trump 2, not only do we have the most secure border in U.S. history with border crossings down to virtually zilch, none. But the Donald, along with the Justice Department, have decided to bolster security at the southern border with yet another border wall. Boy, oh boy, guys, this is the gift that just keeps on giving. I'm loving it, guys. Let's look at this here. Holy cow. Oh, wow. So apparently this is supposed to span across 62 miles of this border wall. So they have like a trail in the middle. That's pretty cool looking. I'm digging it, dude. I like it. We got double border, man. So now they got to get through two fucking walls if you want to get through this bitch. Holy cow. That's amazing. I guess this is supposed to be yeah, I guess some tribe in Arizona tried to fight to get this not made, I guess. I don't know why. Why the hell? Native Americans. Come on now, guys. Well, you guys really care about this border, huh? Putting another wall up. Who cares? Of course, the government sided with the government anyway. Or the court sided with the government anyway. This is amazing. I love it. I'm down for it. I am here for it all day, every day. Yeah, so put 8 fucking walls there, man. I don't care what you gotta do. I don't care how much it costs. Put 1,000,000 walls there. We did just talk about last week the northern border, though. I do wish that they would go just as hard on the northern border as they're going on the southern border, but it is what it is. Anyway, let's take a look at this from CBS News. Justice Department expands military's power to detain migrants accused of trespassing. The Justice Department on Friday issued a legal opinion giving the U.S. military broader powers to detain migrants accused of trespassing in areas that the Department of Defense controls as part of President Trump's crackdown at the southern border. The opinion from the Justice Department's Office of Legal Counsel concerns large swaths, yes, of land near the U.S.-Mexico border that the second Trump administration has designated as national defense areas for the purpose of deterring illegal immigration. While the military is generally prohibited from enforcing laws on domestic soil under the long-standing, God, I don't know how to pronounce that, Pose Comitatus Act. Some Latin word. The zones have allowed soldiers to detain migrants accused of entering the national defense areas, which are closed to civilians. The arrangement has allowed the Justice Department to prosecute those arrested in the zones for trespassing on military land. In its opinion Friday, the Justice Department said military personnel can arrest individuals who leave national defense areas before they can be apprehended for trespassing. Yeah. I don't understand that. I don't understand why the military wouldn't be allowed to guard our borders. Like, you'd think like it has to be like the CBP. Like, I don't at that point I feel like we're just playing semantic games here, guys. I don't know. Tell me what you think down in the comments, but I think at that point it's just semantics. The military protects the nation. It doesn't just protect the nation overseas. I don't know why we can't use the National Guard to protect the borders. I don't understand. I don't understand who or why we're making these retarded ass laws that only border patrol can patrol our border. I don't know. It seems like something that the National Guard could do as well. I don't know. I really don't. I just don't understand that. Like, oh, it has to be military land. We can't operate at all within the borders of the United States. I don't understand. I mean, I understand like not being able to operate like against U.S. citizens, I guess. But what if we have a war here? What if the mainland is attacked? Like I don't understand what the reasoning would be why we can't protect, why our military couldn't be deployed to protect our borders. The legalese of it all doesn't really make sense to me, but what do I know? I'm not an expert on none of that shit. I'm just a guy. Where was I here? Here I was. While the military is generally prohibited from enforcing laws on domestic soil under the long-standing... Oh, I already read that. My bad. I lost my place. Here, I think I got it now, guys. I suck. I'm sorry, guys. In its opinion Friday, the Justice Department said military personnel can arrest individuals who leave national defense areas before they can be apprehended for trespassing. In summary, we conclude that the use of military personnel to arrest trespassers just outside of the NDA would not violate the Pose Comitatus Act. Comitatus. I don't know. Can't pronounce that word. Can't pronounce Latin words. Okay. Given the express stationary authorization and the military purpose of the commander's traditional protective power, Deputy Assistant Attorney General William Hyde said in his opinion. The Trump administration has so far set up 6 national defense areas along the southern border in Arizona, California, New Mexico, and Texas. But Friday's opinion said the military has suggested it may designate additional zones in the future, as they should. That's just my opinion. And they got this map here. Take a look at that, guys. Put that up on the screen for you. Oh. Yeah, I mean, can I zoom in here? I guess not. I'm blind, so it's hard for me to see it on my phone here. But yeah, we got that. We got Air Force facility all the way there at the end. The U.S. Marine Corps Air Station, Arizona there. Got that. I'm not sure what the new one is that they were talking about in this. I think it's the South Texas one. Let me see. Or no, yeah, it's the Texas NDA. Yeah, I believe that's the one there. That's the new one that they're talking about along the Rio Grande from El Paso to Fort Hancock. Yeah, I mean, it's that map's from the Government Accountability Office showing national defense areas along the U.S.-Mexico border. It's pretty much the entire border. Yeah, dude, the entire border is national defense areas, in my opinion. Man, it's a matter of national security. The entire border. I don't know how any of this could possibly be controversial, but I'm sure there's some Democrats out there that are going to make it. So I'll read on here. Since the national defense areas encompass wide strips of land that might not appear to be part of a military base, the Defense Department in some areas has put up signs in both English and Spanish warning that the area is restricted and unauthorized entry is prohibited. It's an interesting kind of loophole there. If you make the entire border like a military base, then basically the military can do what the hell it wants. I know we just seen we need to be like Poland, man. I just seen the video that's going around lately of the Poland soldiers shooting at people coming up to their border. Yeah, man. I think I think shooting first and asking questions later. I don't care anymore. I don't care. I don't feel bad. You can't get me to. You can't show me a picture of a crying woman and her child and appeal to my emotions, bro. Like, sorry, but sorry, not sorry, dude. Like, you don't get to show me a picture of a crying woman with her kid and go, oh boy, a crying woman. Quick, throw away the Constitution. No. I think we haven't been going hard enough. Like I said, I want like 50 caliber machine guns mounted on top of the wall with like giant watchtowers, and we're like, yeah, motherfucker, come in here. Like, dude, give me like some mini guns. Like, dude, I don't care. I don't care what you have to do. I'm tired of it. I'm tired of people crossing borders. And same goes for the northern border. You guys know that we talked about that last week. How we're getting flooded with Indians at our northern border, mostly over by Minnesota. Gee, I wonder. That seems like not a coincidence to me, but I don't know, guys. It's insane, and I think that, yeah, just put up giant freaking military bases all around our borders of our whole goddamn country. Because if we can't secure our own country, then what the hell are we even doing, man? Honestly, more money should go to national security rather than, I know, like the whole war in Iran thing. Yeah, I was going to talk about that today, but yeah, no, man, I'm so sick of it. I'm so sick of like all this stuff outside the United States. It's the one criticism that I really have for Donald Trump is his focus on all this stuff internationally, and I think we need to deal with some shit domestically here. I mean, we've had some wins. We've had some wins here, man. We've had some wins in the Supreme Court. We've had some wins as far as the FBI going after Antifa. We've had some pretty major wins. But yeah, I think getting more into domestic policy here, trying to keep our borders secure rather than some other countries, keeping the money here, keeping the fraud out. And the fraud is a huge issue that I think we need to tackle. I don't know. We have so much going on here domestically. The housing prices are still out of control. Grocery prices are still out of control. I think people critique the gas prices a little bit too much with the Iran war going on. I get it. Trust me. It's gone. We expected it to go down by now, and it probably would have had we not gotten ourselves into this war. But that's my only criticizing from Trump and the administration. The fact that the affordability stuff, I think we definitely need to get back to that here in the United States. But what do I know? I don't know, man. Trump could be, I don't know nothing. I'm not part of the administration. Trump could be planning something in the background that we don't know about. But anyway, I guess I'll read the rest of this. I always get off on a tangent with you guys. I do apologize for that. I get off on a tangent on off topic, and then I lose my place of what I was just reading. Here we go. U.S. Northern Command, which oversees U.S. military forces in North America, has said on its website that military service members can apprehend those who trespass onto one of the national defense areas and transfer them to the appropriate law enforcement authorities. The Justice Department began charging individuals who were apprehended in April 2025, and since then has charged hundreds more. The specific charges for trespassing a national defense area are most commonly violating military security regulation and entering military, naval, or Coast Guard property, both of which are misdemeanors. There can also be other charges associated with crossing the border that aren't directly related to trespassing onto military land. The Pentagon made the U.S.-Mexico border its first mission during the initial days of President Trump's second term, but by announcing plans to ramp up U.S. forces there. Since then, the Defense Department says more than 20,000 service members have served deployments on the border. I like it. I like it a lot. A spokesperson for the military's Southern Border Joint Task Force said it currently includes 8,000 service members. The task force has made 161 temporary detentions in national defense areas, the spokesperson said. The individuals are then transferred to law enforcement as quickly as possible. The OLC's legal opinion is advisory only and does not set any legal precedent. In addition to enlisting the military's help at the southern border, the Trump administration has virtually closed the asylum system for those entering the U.S. illegally. Yeah. That's what we should have been doing the whole time, guys. I don't understand where. Oh my god, dude! Like that's why the only thing that I can think of is all the flooding of these illegals was completely and utterly on purpose. I try to give people the benefit of the doubt, man. I really do. I really, really do. But I'm just tired of giving these people an inch and them taking a mile at this point, and that's all it is. And I think the American people are very generous, man. We really do. It doesn't matter if you're Republican or a Democrat. I think the American people as a whole, we're a very generous people, man. We don't have a problem trying to protect the weak, man. We don't have a problem trying to protect people that want to have a better life. But, guys, we have to have a system, dude. We have to have a system. I refuse to let it for open borders to happen. No, because you don't have a country then. That's like, and maybe some of these liberal retards out there are like, yeah, we don't want a country, anarchy. Yeah, that's mentally fucking retarded, dude. Mentally fucking retarded. And I don't think anybody actually wants that, man, because as soon as that would happen, there'd be so much bloodshed, it's not even funny. Oh, man. The southern border. I lost my place again. I think this is the last paragraph here. In fiscal year 2025, Border Patrol reported fewer than 250,000 migrant apprehensions along the southern border, down from 1.5 million and 2 million in fiscal years 24 and 23. Respectively, according to agency data, the number has fallen even more in fiscal year 2026, with Border Patrol recording 81,000 apprehensions with 2 months left. That's still a lot. They're still trying to get in. That's still quite a bit. 81,000 apprehensions is nothing to scoff at. Still a lot of people. I don't know, guys. I guess let me know what you think down in the comments, man. I think it's cool. I think we just bolster up the entire thing. If we had double walls on the whole freaking strip of our border down there, and then we do it up at the northern border too. Because guys, listen, Canada is not our friend lately. So, and after the report that I just did on the northern border, I think we definitely need to. After we get all this tied up down there, because I know it's a lot worse down there, but I think all our attention being on the southern border is what's going to attract people to come through on the northern border. Like I said, it's in Canada, the way they're just basically open border at this point. I think we need to be careful, like in certain countries in Europe, like the French boats going over to Great Britain. I think that could be a similar situation that we see here at our northern border with Canada. Canada will let them in. The same thing over in Europe. Fucking France will just let them in. And then they'll actually facilitate them illegally crossing the ocean into Great Britain. And I think we might have a similar situation happening at our northern border. So I hope Trump recognizes that. I hope the administration recognizes that it's not only the southern border that we have to be concerned about. But I am glad to see this. I'm glad to see this construction going on down at our southern border. But we'll go ahead and wrap it up there, guys. I hope you guys enjoyed the show. Make sure you smash the like button, share the show with all your friends, subscribe to the channel if you have not already. That is really, guys, seriously, the best way to support the channel right now. We are not monetized. We make no money doing this, but We come here for you guys. Come here to keep you informed. Hopefully get you all riled up for the midterms coming along. Anyway, yeah, you can find us on X and Facebook and now TikTok and all the other places at Wolfpack Media 92, and we will see you guys in the next episode. Peace.